Hi folks, Caroline here, and you may not be recognising this background because I'm in a different house. I'm in a new location, and that's partly why I wanted to record this video, is to say and explain how I'm living my dream, living the dream so to speak, but this is my dream. So where am I? I'm actually in Dorset in England, one of the southern counties, staying at my cousin's house, my cousin Anthony and his family are off having a holiday in the Isle of Wight with other family members and the kids, and they invited me to come down and stay for the week to look after their cat Alice. And so I said yes, because I love to be in new different places and I love to travel around and I love to have new experiences, because that is my dream life. And so that's what this video is about, folks, is a bit of an update on where I am, what I've been up to business wise, personally, and just a little bit about what it means to me to be living my dream and how I've got there. So yeah, it's what day is it? Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, and I'm sat out here on a lovely sunny day. I'm actually in the middle of the countryside, so this is a farm, or cottage belonging to a farmhouse. So over there is actually cow sheds, and I don't know if you can see in the background, but I'm surrounded by fields, cow fields, and glorious British countryside in all directions. I don't know if you can see fields over there. So that's the house there where I'm staying and looking after for the week, and the cat's inside just had its dinner. It was meowing at me, so feeding time. But yeah, so the beauty of my job, my work, is that I can work from anywhere, which is exactly what I wanted to be able to do, and hence why I can just jump in my car, throw the laptop in, and come and work down here for a week, which satisfies many of my longings and my dreams and desires, is to have new experiences and to also be of service. So, you know, I'm doing them a favour by looking after their cat for the week, so they can go on holiday, know that the house is looked after, the cat, the fish are looked after, but at the same time I get kind of a holiday out of it. Now, it's a working holiday. I'm still down here working the same as I would be if I was at home, but the advantage of being somewhere new is that I have the opportunity to explore some new places and also see different friends. So I've actually got my friend Liz, who lives about 20 minutes away down that way, and we met up yesterday afternoon for coffee and chat, and then I ended up going around to her house for dinner and seeing her house renovations, which was lovely. There goes the tractor. And yeah, I haven't seen her for ages because with lockdowns and everything, and she's had house renovations going on, and she lives, it's probably about an hour, nearly hour and 45-minute drive from my house to hers, so we don't see each other as often as we used to. So it was really nice to get to catch up with her yesterday, and just spent it mid-afternoon. So I did a few hours work yesterday morning, 12:45 finished and jumped in the car. 1 o'clock I was at a cafe down the road having lunch with her, and got back yesterday evening about 7:30, ready for a call at 8 o'clock last night, just a half-hour call, and that was my day's work done. So yeah, living my dream. And it's just so nice as well to be out and about again. Thankfully in England the lockdown restrictions have been eased significantly, so not only is it much easier to actually get around and about, but there's more stuff open now. So pubs, restaurants. I've been to a pub recently. I've been out for pizza the other week with my friend Dave, eating out at a restaurant, and I had a fantastic weekend. So my parents were celebrating their 70th birthdays last month, and so I had fantastic family get together with all our extended family at their new mum and dad's new house, and oh god, that was amazing. It was just so nice just to get all my family together and see them all, because I haven't seen most of them for 18 months or so, which is quite unusual for us because we normally meet at least twice a year at Christmas, and then we go camping together, and our annual camping holiday's been cancelled for the last 2 years because of the whole pandemic situation, so that was lovely. What else have I done? I've been on holiday to the Lake District for a week with my friend Fiona and her little boy Logan. As soon as he broke up from school, we got up there before the rest of the schools broke up for summer holiday, so we've had a lovely week in a cottage up in the Lake District, so that was a proper holiday. I did 2 hours work from a cafe in Coniston Water, one of the lakes on the Lake District, just trying to prove that I could live this laptop lifestyle. Turns out it's not ideal, doing it from a very noisy, touristy, bustly cafe without a proper microphone and too much background noise, so learned that lesson. But what else have I been doing? I went to Cornwall camping for a week's holiday as well, with some of my online business friends, my internet friends as people would call them, and that was a lovely relaxing week as well. A bit of walking down by the coast, bit of spying on the G7 summit that was going on just about 10 miles away while we were down there. So since these restrictions have eased, I've been out and about and catching up with people again, and really appreciating face-to-face meetings. I live and work on Zoom. I spend most of my time on Zoom. In fact, 100% of my work is done on Zoom, and I've got very comfortable doing that, especially over the last 18 months or so. And I've also got used to meeting up with some of my friends on Zoom. We've adapted because we couldn't see each other in person, and so we've adapted to the Zoom way of life, which has actually strengthened some relationships that for people I don't normally see very often because they live a long way away. But on Zoom we can all meet up and have a good old natter for a couple of hours of an evening over a glass of wine. So I've definitely been making use of technology to keep up with some relationships. But on the other hand, I love face-to-face contact, but I also love just getting out and about, and I love travelling around to see people and spend a bit of quality time with them. So starting to feel like I'm coming back to life again after a very long winter. So business-wise, again, living the dream. So I'm kind of doing three streams really at the moment, actually. What was it Rebecca called it? A portfolio career. So because one thing's just not enough for me. I get bored if I spend too much time doing one thing. So I've kind of found a niche for myself working with YouTube, people marketing on YouTube, marketing their businesses, typically affiliate marketing on YouTube, using my technical skills from my career in business intelligence consulting and software consulting, to help people with the technical aspects of and more specifically the tracking aspects of their YouTube campaigns and their businesses, to see how much money they're spending to acquire clients and how much they're gaining as a result. So I've been developing lots of various different software solutions to help automate more of the tracking aspects, get tracking in place, so when people get customers, they know where they're coming from, they know which adverts are working, they know which campaigns are working best, which countries work best for them, providing them the data to do the detailed analysis so that they can optimize their business and spend their marketing budget in the best place to get the maximum return. So I've developed, as I say, some products and some services around that. I've got a number of private clients now who I meet with either on a regular basis or an ad hoc basis. I do consultancy for some of them, doing the data analysis for them, or at least the data gathering and some of the analysis for them. So and that takes up about 3 days a week on average, and I have a lot of fun doing that. I've built some really great relationships with some fantastic people all over the world. Love meeting up with them. Wednesday's my call day, so I've got various calls booked throughout the day regularly on a Wednesday, and I love those days because it's a day that I get to catch up with people and see how they're doing and share my knowledge, my learnings, my experience to help them achieve freedom in their lives through their online businesses. So that's my main income stream. That's what's supporting me financially primarily at the moment. So I've had to go through a lot of learning to get there, to learn how to charge people, how to invoice people, how to work out how much to charge people, how to find clients, how to promote myself in terms of what I do, my personal brand, how to show up in various places to get my name known, how to take referrals. I've built a website. I've done, use all the online business skills that I was learning in my own online business training, put a lot of those into play to do this. The beauty is that it's very easy for me to kind of control the amount of work that comes through that stream. So if I want to go on holiday for a week, it's not a big deal. I shuffle a few meetings around, and the rest of it I just manage my workload. So that keeps me going. That's keeping me busy and keeping me mentally challenged. And then on the other side, another thing that I've been doing and I'm in the process of becoming certified as a self-discovery facilitator, I think is the best way of describing it. So for a program called Ultimate Contribution Uncovered, which is a program or the evolution of a program that I went through myself 2 years ago, which helps you discover who you truly are, in the sense of what you really value in life, what your core values are, what your skills are, unique to you throughout, that have come about from your life experiences, things you've experienced and seen and done in your life, and what you've learned and gained as a capability off the back of those experiences, and that combination of those experiences is unique to you. What your vision is for life, what you want to achieve for your life or your business, and what your mission is to get you there. So as I say, I went through this training myself 2 years ago, August, when I went all the way to Toronto to do this workshop, and it was so valuable to me. Gave me so much more clarity, guidance and direction about who I am and what kind of business I wanted to get into and what I wanted to do, that I wanted to be able to give that gift to other people. And so I'm training as a facilitator. I'm currently taking my first, so I've done all the training, I've done the practical exam, the theory exam for that course, and I'm in the process of taking a member through the process, and it's an eight-stage process. It takes about 8 weeks to guide somebody through this process if we do a session a week. So by the end of September, hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well, then I shall be fully certified as a UCU facilitator. So if anyone wants to know more about that, just let me know and I can give you more information, but I'll be talking more about it nearer the time, once I'm qualified to take more people through the process. But yeah, absolutely loving that. God, that to me is so fulfilling, and I'm doing it not just because I got so much out of the process, but one of the things that the process gave me was who I am, what I'm good at, and I realised that this is my genius zone. As my friends and colleagues on the course tell me, this is an area that I'm uniquely really suited for. So it's in alignment with my values, it's getting me closer to my vision, my personal vision of helping people uncover who they truly are and shine as their true selves. And I'm helping create space for people to do that, particularly people who are feeling just lost, directionless, just don't know which way to go. I've either got too many options, just don't know where to start, which is where I was 5 years ago. But also just my nature, the skills I've got for listening, for nurturing, for caring, for guiding, my analytical skills as well, help pull out the key pieces of somebody's life experiences. So absolutely loving that as well. So that's my second income stream, if you like, my second project. And then behind all that, I've also been studying the other part of living a freedom lifestyle, if you like, living life on your own terms, is managing your money. So I've been doing another course about investing, passive investing for financial freedom. So I've been learning a lot about different ways of investing the little money I do have, in stocks and shares and gold and cryptocurrencies and all sorts of different things, building up my asset portfolio, with the idea being that over the course of time, compounding, it will grow and grow and grow, so that eventually in 10-15 years time, then I'll be able to live off that and I wouldn't effectively need to work again. So that's the long-term plan, so that's going on in the background as well. What else have I been up to? I feel like I've been up to loads. So moving forward on a lot of different fronts, and settling into life without Marcel. So Marcel made it back to the Netherlands, for anybody who's watched my previous videos. Marcel finally, through the pandemic, through Brexit, through all the challenges, managed to get out of the UK after being stuck here for 4.5 months in the end. He made it safely across the border back to the Netherlands, and is back over there at the moment, and I'm hoping to either go out and see him, pandemic allowing, some point soon, or maybe he'll pop back here for another visit later this year to pick up more of his stuff and hopefully to scatter his mum's ashes, potentially, up in the north of England, the same place that we scattered Anya's ashes. So lots going on, lots to look forward to, but just feeling in some ways quite settled at the moment. In other ways, I'm kind of ready for that next push professionally to move myself to the next level in terms of my businesses. Yeah, watch out where we go. But yeah, just wanted to try and inspire you folks, really, anybody who's watching this, and just to say that actually, if it wasn't for these videos, putting these videos out, I wouldn't actually be here in this garden right now, because it was actually, this is my cousin Anthony's house, and it was him watching my videos on YouTube and seeing my journey that you know, let him know that what I was doing, what I was up to, that I'm, you know, a digital nomad and loving being able to work from anywhere. So he said, well, why don't you come work from here for a week, or his wife did at least, and he's fascinated in following my journey, and he's fascinated in following me living life on my own terms, and is really supportive of me in doing that, and really encouraging. And he's the one, if any of you have seen on any of my videos comments that are like an essay this long, it's him that wrote those comments. So it's been an absolute privilege and a pleasure to have had a really good conversation with him at our family get together about what I was doing, what I was up to, and my videos, and yeah, it was that sparked the idea for me to come down here. And I wouldn't have had this week in Dorset if it hadn't been for putting myself out there on YouTube and telling my story, or sharing my story, telling my truth, being authentically myself. So if that's a lesson to anybody out there, then I hope that you take something from that as well. So yeah, I think that's it, folks. That was a long ramble, wasn't it? Sorry, 16 minutes. Oh dear. Yeah, time management is definitely not one of my skills. But yeah, I shall leave it there, folks. I'm going to sit out here in the garden, enjoy my coffee before my next webinar in about an hour's time, I think it is. Yep, just under an hour. So much love to you all. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I hope you're looking after yourselves. Hope you're looking after your mental health and your physical health. I'm still working on that one. That's the front I'm not going so well on at the moment, but work in progress on that. But yeah, I hope you're looking after yourself, staying safe, take care of your loved ones, tell the people that you care about that you love them, and I will see you in another video. All right, that's it from me for now, folks. All the best. Bye for now.